What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Reality Pill. Today, we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
That's you, Skylar.
Hello, Kevin. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Are you just
So,
on Zoom or are you on YouTube as well?
no, I know your instructions.
All right, cool.
I've actually just been staring at the phone and I don't understand why my microphone wasn't working. Let's
Okay.
continue.
So what's going on? What do you got for me?
All right. So I wanted to know, is it possible that there are women out there that, have the energy of a woman in the 20s and exude the energy of a woman in their 20s, but they're in their 30s? Do you think that's possible, and would that be attractive?
I mean, anything's possible, but what's the ultimate point you're trying to get to?
The ultimate point is that I think the art of seduction comes in many levels. So I am 35 and I am friendly and I have all those qualities that you list consistently on your channel. But I tend to attract high value fake men, and not necessarily the high value man. So I wanted to know, this is a very long question, I apologize.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing wrong?
Now, just hearing that, off rip, she's asking what she's doing wrong. Well, for one, you're lying about just naturally being in your 30s. You're 35. We all know math here. So if we round up, you're closer to 40. So essentially, what you're asking is, why is me, a 40-year-old woman, trying to fake to men like I'm some 20-year-old and wonder why you're getting fake results off rip? Are you serious? This woman is genuinely confused as to why she's attracting fake high-value men. Well, how about because they're attracting a fake 20-year-old? Like, do we not see that? You're 40 wanting to be 20 or exude the energy of a 20-year-old. You're the biggest faker here.
What? You're
Was
you're
that
attracting fake high value men?
Yeah, like the men that they in terms of their assets, like they pretend like they
Their
have such a high
assets.
income, but they yeah,
What do you do for a
but they do
living?
not have that. I work for the federal government.
Uh, does it require security clearance?
Yes, of course.
I mean, I'm just asking, man. I just asked what you do for the living. You said I work for the federal government. I'm like, what do you do though?
Yeah, and yeah, that's required when you work for a
What
federal
do you
government in
do
North
for a
America.
living?
I work for the pension department.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
Yes, and university.
So you have a bachelor's, master's, PhD.
I have 2 degrees, 2 BAs.
Okay. Uh, so at 35 years old, why so late to get married?
Okay, so I have gotten the restaurant proposal and the in front of the family proposal, but
From
I
two
had to
different guys?
listen. Correct. And I had to listen to my gut. Something wasn't right, and I think it's important to pay attention to the red flags. And
Let me
these were
stop you
very
right. Let
short
me
relationships.
let me stop you right there. Okay.
Okay.
How old were you when you got proposed to the first time?
Okay. Okay. So the first one was 24,
And the second time?
28,
How long were you with the guy at 24?
6 months,
How long was the guy at 28?
4.5 months.
All right. It's the longest relationship you ever had with a man.
2 years.
What age were you when you started that relationship?
Mm, 31. I was turning 31 that year.
And why did that one end?
I didn't I didn't see the value in myself, and I didn't see the value in him.
No, okay, all right. Now that's no. 2 years.
Okay.
Why did he end?
Kevin.
Well, goddamn it, you called the show.
No, I'm laughing because I'm nervous, not because I
I
don't want
get
to
it,
give
but
you an
why?
answer.
But why? But you asked me a question, and if you want to, if you want my answer, I mean, why'd you end it? Who ended it?
I did.
Why?
I have the runaway from relationship issue, which I have
Where's your
gone to a
dad?
therapist about. He just died 2 years ago.
Were your mother and father married?
Yes, for 15 years.
And what age did they divorce? What age were you
When
when
I
they
was
divorced?
14.
So your question about all these men, and you've had 2 year relationship, you've been proposed to twice, if I believe all this other stuff. It sounds like the issues on your side of the table. So you running into fake high value men probably because you sound fake yourself.
Exactly. And just how she started the conversation, we already know that this is a person that's trying to manipulate and pull the the robe or the wool over their eyes. It's very simple. And any situation that she could have been in that would have been taken seriously, she's left. Notice all of her serious proposals as well is when she was younger. So as she gotten older, she's just gotten worse. And what do you expect a man to do with that? But then you're trying to attract a high value man, but keep running into the fake ones. Okay.
Oh.
Sound fake.
So you think I'm giving off that energy
You
that
giving
I'm
it off on
fake?
this? You giving it off on this call?
Interesting.
I asked you what you do for a living. I work for the federal government. Okay, does that have a title? Pension department. Okay. So energy and energies and all that other kind of stuff. I would ask the guys the question: did you leave? Did you the engagements you had, the public proposals you say you had? Did you end those relationships too?
Yes.
Great. So why should anybody take you seriously? Why should anybody take you seriously?
Right.
That's a question. Because you said it yourself. You have a tendency to. What you do.
Yeah.
And then you calling these guys fake because they lie about their assets. Why should you know about their assets?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
but my question is, why do you need a high value man?
Oh no. Oh no. I didn't state that. I understand that's your demographic and that's what you mainly discuss.
But you said but the question you asked was, why am I meeting fake high value men?
Exactly, fake. That doesn't necessarily mean I want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Respect, love.
Do you want to be married?
Yes.
Do you want children?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Do you want to have to work to pay substantial bills after you're pregnant?
Yes.
Yes. So after you have your first child, you want to go back to work after the 13 weeks or 12 weeks of FMLA.
Yes.
How much do infant child care?
About $2,000 to $3,000 a month.
Right. And you're all right with that?
Yes.
Great. What state do you live in?
I live in Canada.
What part of Canada, though?
Ontario, province of Ontario and Toronto.
Oh, okay. Do you want to marry? Does it matter the race of the man you marry?
No.
All right. So, if you've had opportunities, ma'am, um, why can't you keep them or go through with them?
Well, my therapist and I have unveiled that, unraveled that, and it may be abandonment issues. Like I'm a runaway because as soon as things get too serious,
You you have runaway syndrome, or you are runaway?
no, runaway syndrome. Like I run away from
Well, then you're not
relationships.
okay. Well, then you're not going to have any of this.
Right.
So does it matter what these guys present? I mean, you're asked
No.
the question you asked was, "What's wrong with men?" And it doesn't really matter what's wrong with them. You got enough going on with you to even if you found one that was worth a damn, you ain't gonna stay.
Right.
So just have a good time. And I mean, why? I mean, that's why I asked the
Right.
question. Women always start with things outside of themselves.
I agree.
All right, and sounds like you know this about yourself. So, um, you're not dating to get married.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Kevin. Okay, I'm not. Realistically, yeah, you're right. I couldn't be because I'm not projecting that.
So why was your first instinct to tell him no? See, this is part of it as well. Kevin would easily say here, and part of it is you're disagreeable. Like just by nature. Like when someone says something to you, you don't even process the information. Your first response is to say no and to take all of the accountability off of you and to be disagreeable before you could even really process it in your mind.
I'm not exercising that. And I don't obviously see that
Look,
within
ma'am,
myself.
you sound like this is an intellectual exercise for you, and it's really not. I asked you what you want, and then here's a better question: What would the kind of what do you want? You want respect, this and that. You can get a dog to get that. What do you want from a man?
I want a man that who wants to build something together.
Ah, you want the 50-50 chicks. Okay, good luck with that.
50-50?
Yeah, I mean
What does that
you
mean?
mean you want a partnership.
No, I
Yes,
want his money.
you want his money
Yeah,
to do
I
what?
want to build with his money.
And why?
And my money is the backup
Hold
plan.
on, you're not hot enough for that.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, you want his money. I wish you would go tell somebody with money that you want it. Are you that hot at 35?
Inside and out.
No, that's all that matters is outside first.
Okay, outside, yes.
No. What
She said, okay, outside, yes. He's like, no. Man, please, no, I don't want to. Man, I don't want to start busting out laughing right now, man. I'm feeling a little under the weather. It's gonna make me start coughing. I don't want to do it right now, man. This is honestly ridiculous. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. She's like, yep, inside and out. He was like, it only matters about the outside. She's like, oh, outside? All right, cool. Yes. He's like, no. This woman is out of her mind. She just wants to use the men for the money. That's it. Just for the money. So, fellas, she walks up on you, and you know she's probably the type of person she's going to be expecting $500,000 a year. So you got to make $500,000 a year to deal with her, and she's only going to be with you for your money to build her businesses. Who wants to sign up for that? Raise your hands, please. Let me know.
would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
A 4.
And you think there's a hot 4?
Yes.
You think they're hot 4s, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good for that. All right, then. So, how long you been on the planet Earth?
Let's have a serious conversation
I'm
here,
having
Kevin.
a serious conversation. I don't play on my show. So check that shit.
Right.
Where do you rank yourself? That's what I asked. You said a 4, and I said, are there hot 4s? You said yes. Who became unserious or obnoxious first?
Well, when you question about the planet, I don't, obviously,
Ma'am, there's no,
I'm a human
okay, a
being.
4 on a scale of 1 to 10 is nowhere close to being any close to being hot.
Okay.
I mean, is that within, okay, if you made a 40 out of 100 on the test, would that be a superior grade?
No, obviously not.
So on the planet Earth, a 4 out of 10 is not superior, i.e. hot.
Okay.
So, all right. So
All right.
if you want to, it sounds as though you don't know what men are. It sounds as though
Okay.
you have in your mind, you want a man to feel a need or a void. Because the question I'm trying to ask you or get to is, who are men and what do they want? But I'm not even getting the first line stuff from you.
Okay. Now, Kevin, my question to you is, what is 4? Why? What does the 4 mean to you?
What did you tell me what a 4 means to you because you used it?
I'm using your scale because I watch your show consistently.
Okay.
And I know, and also I'm going off of the fact that you said I'm not hot. So your
But I'm
measurement
asking
of
you,
hot,
what would you rank yourself?
but this is your show.
But that's not what I asked. See, now we're getting to it. You see how
Okay.
disagreeable you've become
Yeah.
in a short time? And I just asked you simple, straightforward questions that you say you've heard me ask. But look at how you're responding.
Right. Defensive.
Yeah. You're not hot enough for that. And I mean,
Okay.
I mean, seriously, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you really know who men are, what men want. There's a litany of issues here, and really, you need to go for quality of life. Go for happy life, because it sounds like you want to build with other people's money. Build what? What do you want to build?
Businesses.
Okay. Why aren't you doing that on your own salary?
I am.
Then why are you working for the federal government?
Because dreams cost money.
Yeah, but build your own dreams. Don't use a man's dreams. The nerve of you. See, a man, you're supposed to go get on his plan and go follow his dreams. But you want some sort of beta male, somebody you can just take their money. Thank you for being honest. And that's why I told you, you don't need a man. You need a dog and a fool. Sounds like it, but you don't need a man. Because a man's not going to accept, hey, you're 35 years old and you can rent yourself as a 4. Let me give you my money so you can go build businesses that you can't build on your own. Doesn't make a lot of sense, man.
But Kevin, sorry to interrupt, but Kevin, did you hear the latter part of my answer where I said, I want his money, but my money is the backup plan?
Who
Did
cares?
you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. It doesn't make a difference. What does he want to do? Who leads, ma'am?
Of course the man does.
Not in a 50-50 partnership.
I don't want a 50-50
Well, hold on, ma'am.
partnership.
Okay,
Kevin.
when a man led and proposed to you, did you say yes or no?
I said yes.
And then
I
you
wouldn't
left.
embarrass
And then
my
you
friend.
left. And then you left. Then another man came to you and proposed, and you said yes, and then you left. Then you were with another man for 2 years and then you left. Don't sound like anybody leads you. That's why I said quality of life, happiness. But men are not toys. They're sentient beings that have emotions, feelings, wants, and desires, and they don't want to be played with. And they don't want to just be walking wallets and things like that for your desires. They have their own. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So, that's the best I can give you. That's why I asked you. And this is, hopefully this has been a little bit, if this is who you are in relationships, I don't know anybody that would find this appealing.
Exactly. And you have to pay for this. You have to actually pay for this. This woman is just only going to want your money. How is that some type of deal? Who would agree to this?
Thank you for calling. Look, going to therapy is great. But once you've identified an issue, you have to own that issue. You can't say, I have these things, but I'm going to go out and act like I don't know these things. No. You're bipolar, take your lithium. You have issues, deal with those. And maybe, just maybe, you don't get the dream. Relationships take work. And some of you guys may not like the way I ask questions, but the bottom line is I know what I'm reading when I'm reading it. And far too many women are like that. Go back and rewind and see what her first question was. What's wrong with these men? That's what her first question was. I know what you said about these women. I know what you said about women my age, and I'm got the energy of a young woman. What's wrong with these men? That's what her basic first question was. The men ain't the problem.
Shout out to Kevin with an episode. Surgical as always. And it's funny because when you think about it, she came in here really trying to put all of this on the men. Kevin holds up a mirror right in front of her, and everything comes crumbling down. And then look at his face. He's like, I told you he was going to get this work. But everyone, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys go check out Kevin Samuels' channel. Go support the Godfather. Let's keep his name alive. Of course, happy holidays, everyone. Please take care. Be safe. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications so you are alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. See, everything is live. We do everything uncut. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays.